We're at Summer Leys today. It's our first time here since April. We're in the rotary hide at the moment. Have a look and see what's out there. Some birds on the far shore, and it's a green sandpiper way off in the distance. It's late summer now, which is my least favourite time of year. And the island there, only a couple of months ago, was ringing with the sound of nesting birds, but is now silent. Okay, nothing much to see there, so let's move on. This area has been left quite wild, I suppose for nesting birds, but the nesting season is over now, so I presume that's going to be tidied up quite soon. We're at the Pioneer hide now. Let's check out what we can see from here. A little bit of water out there, a lot less than there was in April though. You've almost got a 360-degree view from the Pioneer hide. See what's out there. Got a little egret and some baby moorhen, already with those huge feet, and the parent bird not too far away. The grey heron just flew in, caught a fish that time. A few lapwing around, the odd one here and there, and some rabbits out for an early morning feed. And a little grebe disappears behind the reeds. Also got gadwall, and a few young starlings have just flown in, just getting their adult plumage, and a solitary magpie. Also got some teal out there feeding. Teal, of course, are filter feeders. I just noticed some movement in the reeds there. It's a reed warbler, I think. Very difficult to get any clear shots of though. They flit about in the undergrowth. Closer view of a lapwing now, patting the ground with its feet to bring the worms and insects and so on to the surface. Okay, moving on now, just having a quick scan across the overgrown area, looking for any damselflies, dragonflies, butterflies, but it's pretty bare at the moment, which is strange. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's warm. I thought there'd be more damselflies and so on visible, but no. Carry on down the path though. And at last a butterfly, a meadow brown. And a reminder that we're only a few weeks away from the beginning of autumn. Bushes starting to bear fruit now. Okay, this is the Britten hide. Let's check out what you can see from here. Not a lot really. Even less water on this side. No waders or anything on view at the moment. It's a bit of an airless day today. Very little breeze, just heavy grey cloud and quite humid. The only birds that are on view is the egret and the heron. Just found this really interesting moth in the hide there. Really striking patterns with the eye patterns on its wings and the face. I'm useless at identifying moths though. I'll have to have a look when I get back, or if anybody watching can tell me. Okay, going to move on now. Red-tailed bumblebees on view. I was saying it's my least favourite time of year. All the foliage looks tired and everything's going to seed and the birds disappear to moult. I look forward to the autumn really. Nothing much to see out from the lookout point either. There's mute swans and a few common ducks on view out there, and some gulls, black-headed gulls. So we'll carry on to the Charles Towler Memorial Hide and have a look at the feeders and things improve with nice views of moulting bullfinches. You see the birds look really rough. That's why they disappear. Because they're moulting and losing their feathers, it affects the way they fly, I think, and that's one of the reasons why birds become more scarce. If you look at this blackbird, it's hardly got any of its tail left. Grey squirrel invades the bird table there. That's a nice view of a juvenile robin there, just getting his red breast. And just above us, maybe 10, 12 feet away, a lovely view of a little wren. Birders call them LBJs, little brown jobs, but I think they're cracking little birds, and you get a view like this very often. You usually hear them ticking away, whirring away in the bushes, but excellent. And also, just come to the table, this is a young, recently fledged bullfinch, and until I saw them here on the tables at Summer Leys in the past, I'd never seen one before. For me, it's quite a rare sight. Okay, moving on, and still no dragonflies on view around the ponds. Got some movement down there. Just come out onto the stones. It's reed warbler. There's a couple flitting about down there, being a bit more obliging coming out into the open. Most of the warblers will be off soon. Okay, we're at the San Martin bank. No San Martins have all gone, and all the youngsters have fledged now. I'm looking towards the shore there. I've got a couple of lesser blackback gulls, one having a bath there. Okay, moving on, and at last a damselfly, a common blue. Just going to check out the marigold pond, which is normally a dipping pond, but there's a lot of reeds out there, and I can hear reed warblers, but none on view. We're almost back at the car park now, that's it. Quiet, but a pleasant morning, and I'll see you next time.